Kerala is the Florida of India. Have you heard this? Because I've heard it from quite a few people who are familiar with both countries, India and the US. Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Kumar from Authentic Journeys. I think Kerala, which is a state also in the southern part of India, just like Florida is in the southern part of the US, but while Florida is in the southeast of the US, Kerala is in the southwest, they share similar climates. So they do tend to have the vacation capital feeling, vacation state capital feeling in both countries. Now, as far as retirement capital, I mean, yeah, there are plenty of Keralites. They say every third Keralite has lived outside of Kerala in other parts of India or other parts of the world, especially in parts of the Middle East. So they do tend to move back to India and Kerala for retirement nowadays, especially. So yeah, it could be a retirement capital for native Keralites. I'm not sure if Kerala would be considered a retirement capital for people not born and raised or from Kerala. You can let me know about that. But because Kerala is like the Florida of the US, if you come to India from the US to visit your global teams, virtual teams, or whatever, you can expect to see nowadays a lot of resorts, a lot of beach areas, a lot of palm trees, coconuts, all the stuff you might see in Florida. The similar kind of scenery may be in Kerala. Kerala tends, I think, to have a little more hilly areas. Definitely a lot of beaches, coconut trees, resorts. Now, if you're coming from India to the US, if you have a chance to come to Florida, you will definitely find it similar in all the ways I've mentioned, including climate, especially, for parts of Kerala that are sea-facing or on the beach side, or more of the lower land areas in Kerala. They do share a very similar climate to Florida. So if you come to Florida in the U.S., you would not have snow, for instance. Snow is rare to non-existent in most parts of Florida. They may get frost, which is not really snow. It's more like, I'm not a meteorologist, but when I see frost in New York State, it's like when it's kind of cold and we have to scrape, kind of like a film of ice off of our car windows. So you might get frost, which affects plants, of course. I don't think you get frost in most parts or any parts of Kerala. And snow would be rare to non-existent. If there's snow, even a tiny little dusting of snow would shut down the whole cities in Florida. These are some similarities between Kerala and Florida. This has just been a fun video with some tips and thoughts on the culture between the US and India. I'm Jennifer Kumar from Authentic Journeys, and we help to bridge the culture gap on virtual, global, distributed, offshore, and on-site teams. You can get in touch with us through authenticjourneys.info. Thanks for your time in watching this video, and we'll see you in other videos.